mind it at all.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And in this game, man, there's a lot that's involved with the story, dude. It's like they took all the episodes of Fringe and threw it into this building. It's kind of what it is.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm just broadcasting. Boy, I didn't take long. I gotta say, ever since I did that restored database like thing, this thing runs smooth shit. Like the dashboard, it's really good.
That's good. Mine actually might need it. It's getting a little.
It might, yeah, because I gotta say that fixed mine. Like,
they really did skimp out on the CPU on these things.
Yeah.
They can be very slow.
That's right. I was doing this right before I went to bed.
What? Oh man, this next door neighbor's dog is like.
Oh really?
Will not shut the fuck up.
I hate that.
I've never seen a dog make Cade look like such a fucking angel. Like.
It is an angel.
He is, but this is like goddamn.
The only thing creepier than one mannequin is a few dozen of the damn things.
I'm wondering, like, I kind of had a head cold last week. I'm wondering if my ears unplugged. Everything just sounds wicked vivid. I think it
might have just got cleaned out. Yeah,
I think so. I'm like, wow, I can hear. It's kind of weird. Yeah, like I'm actually turning this down, and this morning I was slightly turning it up. So.
As soon as I get to a spot where I can breathe, I'm gonna pull that up on my phone.
Yeah, cool. Dude, I got this ground pound, best ground pound ever. Like, what it does when you start flying, you get this like kind of transparent area of effect where it's gonna hit, and you just kind of steer it with your right stick. You can aim it anywhere. Dude, she will warp right to it. Wow! Just hits the ground. Oh, it's so good. They really got her. Yeah, and it kills enemies like one hit instead of this like, ow, I hurt him a little crap.
Right.
I swear to God, that's what most ground pounds are. It's a ground pound for the love of Pete.
This game is like very like lame compared to like what I've been playing, so I'm kind of getting used to like the pacing, but it's got it gets intense like in its own right. It's kind of weird. Like,
yeah, it's got more of that traditional Dark Souls slowness to it.
It's slow, but it's still like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Like, it's kind of weird how it like makes it intense in its own way.
Yeah, I might pick it up. Actually, I probably will get it for the PS4. I was talking to Eric, and he doesn't really like it that much anymore, so I'm like, I'll play it with you.
How much did he play of it? I'm kind of curious.
He said he played a little bit. Oh, it's right here. Sorry, it's my mixed shit. It's alright right here.
I just hope I'm not about to like dive into a shitty game. I like it a lot for what it is.
No.
I just
if you like it, you're gonna be fine. He sounds like he just didn't, but
he just didn't. It didn't take with him.
I find with Eric, if it ain't Dark Souls, you don't like it. So it's like,
and it's kind of funny because like the little bit I've played so far, it's Dark Souls if Dark Souls had quests. It's like really all it is.
Yeah, no, he's. I'm trying to think. Like, well, he played Lords of the Fallen. He did like the Surge, but I don't know how much of that. He hasn't played much of that. Yeah.
This is a little bit like Elementary in some senses. Like, there's no like selling items of any kind or anything. If you don't want something, you just leave it. You just drop it and leave it. It'll disappear over time.
Got it.
You don't really have to like manage a lot of like. You have like an Estus flask, at least so far, I mind you. But you have like your Estus flask and a consumable to get stamina back, and you can throw spears. Like,
I remember seeing that. I think.
Yeah, and
up, like, other people's weapons.
it's sort of like having a bow in some senses, but really the only different weapons. Well, there's a ton of different weapons, but it's more of like what kind of weapon you're holding. So you have like hand axes, clubs, two-handed axes, almost like a halberd type thing.
Got it. Yeah.
And then you can upgrade those at the forge to do like more damage and stuff, but there aren't like that many. It's kind of like just very like elementary in a way.
Right.
The
I like the style to it. I thought the art style was very cool.
I really like it. The shields are all just like there's different kinds and they all have like their own stats to a point, but if you're blocking, you will block all of the physical damage like being thrown at you. Like there's no like
I see.
stat that you have to worry about.
It just does it. Yeah. Got
It just does it exactly.
Yeah. That's sometimes I don't mind back to basics some ways. That's pretty cool.
No, it's simple but not in like a bad way, really.
Yeah. I like that a lot. Simplicity sometimes wins the day, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I love that your health and stamina go up just as you complete quests. Like,
That's neat. I like that a lot.
my health is as big as it was in Dark Souls 2, and I'm like 600 hours behind all that. Like,
That's funny. Oh man, I bet it'd be cool with another person. You'll have to let me know if you see it on sale. Actually, I'm gonna just see if there are any sales. They definitely must have rebooted. Oh, that's right. Right. Yeah, I think that holiday one actually still goes on to like mid-month. I could be wrong, but let's find out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, 116. We're right in the middle. Yeah. Let's see. I'll see if Ashen's on there. Editor's choice. Control? Oh, no kidding. Alright, let's see. That's pretty cool. Yeah, 39 still. Yeah, I'll definitely get it when it's like maybe 20. That's cool. Yeah, I think it's I think 40 is a good starting price for any game. Like, just
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and especially that one. Like, I mean, it looks good, but like you said, it's definitely.
Yep, until I jump on one of these nights and I'm like, dude, this game is the best I've ever played. Like, right now it's like exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's...
You want me to make it? Oh, it's bottle time.
Bottle time. Threshold corridor. Alright, what do I gotta do here? Cleanse and contain the flamingo. Okay, then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you find these, like, objects that are just kind of, like, phasing in between, like, the two worlds. It's so funny. Like, this redneck bought one of those like singing fishes for his wife on the wall. It's like it floats around the room and sings demonic incantations. You gotta fix this, people. It's so funny.
That's fucking funny.
Oh my god, I was dying. I haven't found it. Actually, I did find the fish, but it wasn't doing anything when I found it. I'm curious if I go back.
Oh, there's nothing in there, love. It's empty.
So
one thing that's kind of cool is you get this like you get this like lantern just so you can like see in the dark and stuff, but
I think
it goes under your shield hand, so you have to like set it down if you want to like, if it's like super dark where you are, you have to like set your lantern down and pull your shield out. It's a little bit, oh, there goes my companion, goodbye!
Uh-oh.
He just went right off the edge. Oh, no, he's okay. Oh, holy shit. He's almost smarter than I am in some ways. He actually dropped down like onto a ledge and like found a stairwell. I thought he went off the edge like purposely.
Oh, got ya. That's pretty cool. Kind of showed you the way to go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think the way that game works, it's almost like Journey. Like you would just find random people. Like, maybe you have to set it that way, but I'm not sure how it works.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like there's actual people. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. I'm almost positive, at least in the case I'm in right now, that he's an NPC. I'm almost sure of it.
Yeah. I think you have to set it up like it's almost like a matchmaking menu, like Dark Souls, and I think you can do that.
Right.
But yeah, it's definitely cool.
Because I know that there's a multiplayer game, which is awesome.
Yeah. I said, if you ever
And I
seen-
have seen people running around.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, kind of like their spectral form or whatever.
Not at all. Like, I've seen them, like, running around.
Whoa, bitch! Oh, you hit that
Boy, this is a deep fucking dungeon. I was hoping to kind of be, like, at a spot where I could...
wall. Eat that, suckers. Dang, this gotta be where the flamingo is. Lots of bad guys.
So good.
Hey, she hungry, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What does she eat for the most part now? Anything now?
Whatever we're eating, mostly.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, what's this? What's this?
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
These things.
I love... Yeah, fuck you. I love when a game will have an enemy's, like, animation where once they kind of have you, there's nothing you can do about it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they kind of take you down and hit you, like, 4 times, and you just have to wait till it's over. There's no button to, like, get out of it or roll out or block or anything. It's just like, oh, and he got me.
Yeah, that's like Sekiro, but that freaking the chained up demon there, man. He grabbed.
Oh,
you.
yup.
It's like, oh, sit back and wait till the reload.
Man, I fucked him up.
Yeah, once I got his number, I did pretty good on him, but man, it took a minute. Once you taught me that you could like hold a button and run, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, you're gone, buddy. It's like,
Dude, I ran around like every other boss in that game.
I'm gonna from
once
now
I
on,
realized how fast he fucking moves, I was like, okay.
Dude, as soon as you hit that, it's like a fucking afterburner. Just boom, you're gone.
Yeah, he can fucking book.
It's weird. That game looked amazingly good on my games case too. I don't know why, but it looked really good on it.
I
think it's because it's a smaller screen. I can take more of
just
it
that
in or
small
something.
screen. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, of course, it looks better on this, but I was surprised because some games look like shit on that thing. But let's see. Where's that damn flamingo? Like these little
I just want to get out of this fucking dungeon.
Yeah, like I said, Code Vein, if you ever see it really cheap, I'd recommend that. That's a fun little romp.
Yeah, I know you enjoyed that one a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing that with you. Because I think if you set it up right, like, you can all have like a revive. Like, you can revive each other at least once, like every 10 seconds kind of thing.
That's kind of cool that it's like... Not like on a timer, but you can't like spam it either.
Yeah.
You just have to make sure everyone's kind of alternating their
And the
Their
thing gotta be...
deaths a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing that sucks is when you do that, you give your own life essence, so your health goes down to shit. So you got to take an Estus like right after. So you got to be like ready to do that, and it's not a lot of time. You get, I think, like maybe 2 seconds to revive them.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then they'll just go into their death animation. But yeah. So yeah, it's cool. It's not like super easy. It's you got to kind of be in the right situation because there's been times where the AI brought me back and then they die immediately, and whoa, forget that.
Right. Ugh.
Kind of had a slightly cheesy Japanese anime feel to it, but I did like it. I mean, the story was, but I actually didn't mind the story that much. I kind of liked it for what it was.
It's so funny that like we've had this discussion a million times. Like I do not like a lot of animes, almost any of them. But Sekiro's story was so good, and then I took the time to kind of like dive into its lore a little bit, and okay, goodbye. Fell off a ledge. And the more it's exactly like Dark Souls. You don't realize just how much is like going on until like you really like learn about it. Once I learned about it, it made the game like that much better.
Yeah, it's so funny how this game is like kind of got those Japanese sensibilities, but it's an American game. It's Remedy. It's very interesting.
Right.
Like, it reminds me so much of like you said, Dark Souls, even like Metal Gear a little bit.
Yeah, Metal Gear is another one where if you're really paying attention, you'll pick up all those details. But Metal Gear is so out there that like sometimes it's just like a lot.
Yeah, that's how this one almost like goes along that line, but it's not bad. Like it's almost like it makes sense why it's so convoluted because there's just so much weird shit going on in this building. It's like what the fuck? But I love it. It's like not like a haunted house, but just a whacked out house. Like what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
I love it though. Alright, where is that? Cleanse and contain the and then I gotta cleanse and contain the rubber duck? Alright.
Did you find the flamingo?
Not yet. I'm doing this for Hair Lip Steve. He needs it done. Yeah, I'll show you that new Jedi outfit I got. I love that. That was a cool fucking part. Oh god. You go into this mirror that's been like taken over by the dimensions and you do everything, not in reverse, but like everything time, like all the files and stuff are like in reverse, like everything's written backwards. You play like maybe a version of yourself. It's like forms. They're tough. Real tough.
That's really neat though.
Yeah, it is. Like the last one you fight has all your abilities and they use them too. They don't just sit there and take it. They're tough.
You can almost tell they're not like going through like a list of them either. Like they're using them like correctly. Yeah, that's cool.
She did have a bit of a boss pattern. Like you had to kind of learn her though, because man, she did that ground pound, and it just about killed me one hit if I had to. It was so bad. Because I didn't have the ground pound at that time. She'd float in the air and just look at me, and all of a sudden, bam! She was right in my face. I'm like, shit. I like how they have like a couple of sorcerers flying around with mutants.
Right.
They did it really well. Alright. Did you just jump on? I just saw something.
Yeah, I just pulled it up.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. She sounds happy.
Exuberant. Get that food in her. She's all set.
I understand.
One thing I do like is you can sit at a bonfire and reset the instance, but let's say you go out and that first enemy you come across just fucks you up, right? You're like a tick away from dying. If you run back to the bonfire, if you just get near it, it'll heal you, and it won't reset the instance.
Whoa.
So you can kind of just treat it as like a heal spot too.
That's wicked. Wow. That's very neat.
And at first I was like, well, that's kind of like, what's the point, you know?
Right, but you can't go that far either. Like,
but you can't go that far. Yeah, you got to get like, once you leave, so it's still the same type of game.
Oh, I see. So you can't go like all the way back and just stand by it. It kind of makes it so you can't do that.
I mean, you could, but you're going to be running like 2 miles to like,
okay, I see. Yeah,
just to make that happen.
Yeah.
It's one thing if you're like right next to it, the first guy kind of fucks your day up, you run back and heal real quick, no big deal. But once you're like into the wherever you are, I mean, technically, yes, you could run all the way back and heal yourself up, but man, I just don't have I don't really have the patience for that.
What the
That's
fuck?
got to be an
Just found it.
alternative.
Here's some weird shit you'll see if you're watching it.
No, I see it. It's like looks like a little cutscene going on.
Oh jeez. Oh boy. Huh. Am I not supposed to touch the ground? That's fine. Oh wait a minute. Okay. No. I need your help on this one. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? Oh, there we go. Oh, you bitch. I think I got it. Yeah, dog.
What?
All right.
I love how this game is.
Oh, dude, it's amazing looking. It's one of my favorite looking games. It's actually one of my favorite games. I love it.
She moves nice and quick too. I like that.
This thing again.
Oh god. I'm cleansing the first floor. Oh yes.
To another What is this thing want? Is it fighting the board?
You smell good, little baby. How was your bath? Oh, little baby.
Need to back off.
Just like some really dynamic like areas you're in. Like,
Yeah, you got a good part on here. That's cool. They got to see.
I am. It's cool actually. It puts your souls on a compass, but not in a distant sense. Like it just tells you if they're like in front of you or not. So you have to still like really like find your way around in this game. I'm still very lost. I'm not used to it enough yet.
Yeah. Oh, you'll get there. Does it seem kind of Norse to you, or was I just kind of getting a different impression from it?
A little bit in the opening like statement was kind of Norse. Oh god. Drink Estus.
Drink your Estus.
Okay, cool. I got you, Joskell. They talk about like the Tree of Life and some other shit, and then
okay.
that kind of thing, but kind of like a little bit Norse, but it's not like outright. There's no. I haven't like.
Right.
I haven't heard any like gods' names or anything like that.
Oh damn! I fell off the cliff fighting that boss. I was owning it too. Oh well. At least I know what I gotta do now. Let's find out. Mr. Flamingo.
That's got to be an altered item.
This fucking thing, I get so mad at shit sometimes. This thing popped up that like it was like I'm watching your broadcast here, and it was like, welcome to the live stream community. Learn more about something, and it's like my only option was to click learn more. There wasn't like an X on it or anything. Like,
This thing again.
and it rerouted me to this other page, and I'm back now. But I just hate shit like that.
YouTube is getting bad.
Took up like 3/4 of the fucking screen too. Like I couldn't even.
What does this thing want?
YouTube is kind of getting bad.
Anything. Like, it'd be like halfway through a 5-minute video and there'll be a commercial for what?
Oh, I see the light. Okay. Boy, that's gonna make a lot easier. There's like these enemies that are like petrified, and you get kind of close to them and they like break out and start attacking you, but if you get up and hit them before they do that, they're just a one-hit kill. You can get them all before they break out of their little shell. No, you're good. You did it.
I always put things in the ground. No wonder I fell through it. I fall off the ledge. I have no place to go. What the fuck?
Might just get my souls and go back and sleep.
Oh, mother. Wow, this part's kind of tough.
I'm in that stage of every Souls game where it's like, I feel like I have a shitload of souls, but by the end of this, it's probably going to be like, you don't have any souls. You got like nothing.
Nah, spend them while you can.
Yeah, exactly.
That's cool. You're going to watch Joker tonight. I'm curious to talk to you about it.
Yeah, and I'm really pumped to see it. I know literally everyone's like, dude, gotta check it out. I mean, not that I in any way, shape, or form expected it to be a bad movie. Like, not at all. But it's like, is it that good? You know what I mean? Like, have I really missed out?
I wouldn't say missed out, but as far as like, I try to look at it. I tried to judge it like not a comic book movie and just a movie, and what I liked, and it's very good. Like it's a very good. Joaquin Phoenix is amazing in it. Worth it to see it. Yeah, actually, it's worth a watch. It's one of those nauseating movies, just. But
what do you mean by that?
What the fuck is happening? Glitch. Just like it's just one of those like uneasy movies. Like, he's just fucked up.
He is good about that though. There's this really like there's this really kind of like unknown movie of his I do like where he plays this like I think he was in the Marines or the Army or some shit. He comes back home and he's just a little fucked up from it all or whatever. And some shit happens and he just fucking goes apeshit. And he just, the way he does it is just so like cold,
Right.
and like detached from like he just doesn't give a fuck anymore kind of thing. And it's just he was really fucking great about it.
Nah, that's cool. Yeah, then that's probably why they kind of chose him for this role. It's kind of interesting. He's kind of good at playing crazy. Whoa! What is
I think I'm almost back to where I was. I am sensing a boss fight. This dungeon is so... I am just so lost. What a labyrinth. It's one of those things where, like, by game design, I can imagine them making you go through all this and of fucking course there'd be a boss at the end of it all kind of thing. I got like 2 Estises left. Like.
Oh god. Hopefully they can, what do you call it? Ooh, what is that? Health recovery? What level?
Okay, yeah, I remember this guy. Okay, I'm getting there. Almost there.
Yeah,
Ooh, that was close.
It's fun playing this. I gotta remember how to fucking get to the boss fight again. That's the only sucky thing about this, like, it won't put you right at that boss fight again, it'll put you at the last. It's almost, these checkpoints are like bonfires in a way, so you gotta...
Ooh, they're a little far and few between, it feels like.
Not as much that, they're just in weird spots. Like, sometimes I can't remember how to get back to where I was, kind of thing, and it's like, shit.
Right.
That's where I get a little lost in it. I kind of wish it'd just start you at the damn boss fight.
I just can't believe, more or less, you're like always in this building.
It's cool. Dude, this building's awesome. I love it. There's a lot of personality to it for being a boring-ass building.
When I first heard it took place in a building like that too, I was like, that does not sound like a good idea.
That's
like,
what I said.
That just sounds so dumb to me.
That's kind of like what turned me off, and then, dude, it's just awesome. I don't know. They did a hell
I was waiting for like a go back to the 3rd floor, go to the 2nd floor, go to the 3rd floor. It's like, oh no.
It's kind of weird. You do, but it's
It works.
It works. These guys are master of their craft. Like it in all respects, it shouldn't, but it does.
Right.
I love it. It's seriously one of my favorite games. And
I can kind of tell.
Yeah, just the way it does the powers is really well done. Let's try this again.
That's got to be an altered item.
Let's see if I can kill him quick here. Yeah.
Okay, so on my end, you're still going through that like tunnel there.
Yeah,
There's the flamingo.
Yeah, I'm probably about 15 seconds.
Got into another altered item. He's fighting balls.
Man, this place is so deep. I hope I'm not like 300 feet below my souls.
fell off again. That sucks. He puts like random holes in the ground, and I'm trying to dodge him and move around, and all of a sudden there'll be a fucking hole in the ground that wasn't there.
Is the game just like too fast for that kind of shit? Like
once in a while, yeah, and it's just kind of a. I gotta just take my time. I'll be fine. I've noticed that about this game. Like you can move fast, but if you just kind of take a breath, sit back, you're alright.
Dude, Sekiro.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Just breathe and like it will be all right.
That's kind of how this one is. It's amazing because like I thought this was going to be kind of a simple game, and sometimes it's fucking hard. And I like it though. Like I like the challenge a lot. And like I said, most of the side missions are the most challenging that I've played. Like the story's not that bad.
Right.
But the thing is, I want to get my ability points. That's how you get them, is through these side missions. I want to max out my character.
Oh, now you have to do the side missions to get ability points. So is that how they kind of like make you play it?
Yeah, I mean you get ones for doing the main missions, but I'm not going to have enough to level her up all the way by just doing the main missions.
That's got to be an
I see.
Pretty sure.
Do you literally get like one and an ability is going to cost you like 2 or 3, or do you get like is it like
3 and its
money?
ability will cost 3 kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh,
so
I
it's
see.
one ability, a fight kind of thing.
Right.
At least I kind of know where I'm going now. So,
This thing again.
oh, can I go over to that one? I might try that in a second.
Got into another altered item.
Oh, very cool. I just found this like well, and it refilled all my Estises.
Oh, nice.
That's very cool. I can get behind that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like it.
I don't even mind if there's like one in area. Like that's just really neat.
Damn it. Oh, fucking A. Phase me through the goddamn ground. Fuck you.
Oh,
That sucked. I think there might have been a hole there, but I don't know. Oh, this is a bitch.
oh, I see that. Oh,
Yeah, that kind of looked like I got pushed through the ground. That was kind of bullshit.
yeah, that looked a little funky there, actually.
That's one of the, actually, probably the first funky thing I've seen. I mean, I've seen a lot of funky.
That's
like,
good,
special
though.
effects.
That's really good.
No, it hasn't been bad at all. That part's just, oof. When you go to throw stuff at him, it kind of zooms in on him and it fucks up my view a little bit. It's like I can't tell what's going on around me. But I almost had him. I'm getting him pretty well.
There's these enemies in Sekiro that like, it's not absolutely necessary that you use an item for it, but it really helps if you do. But he like reaches in his pocket, throws it around himself, that lights up blue, like his sword gets like colored a different color. It's like, oh, come on, cast it, like.
Dude,
got to be an alternate.
I know that's part of it. And all that. Oh my god.
It,
Like
dude,
fucking pageantry.
it drives me
Pageantry.
crazy. Yo.
Operator pageantry.
And like the first time I saw him do it too, I was like, and there's my From Software, like,
Yeah.
there it is.
This thing. Got into another altered item. Is this fighting the board?
You already put a hole in the ground, you motherfucker.
Oh, fuck. And I'm dead. Okay, that about does that. Was playing a little bit of solo PUBG while I was texting, actually.
Yeah.
Boy, people are so
Owie.
just the sheer size of this thing.
I know, it's freaky. Yeah, I'm afraid to jump out of the way because I'm gonna fall off into oblivion.
You got it. You got it.
I think so. Fuck off, game. Well, okay, fuck that.
So I might have asked,
What's that?
but like, why does she even have powers? What happened there?
Somehow she found this, what do they call them in this? Altered event object or something like that. This like slide projector in this dump with her brother, and it was kind of like caught between two dimensions, and somehow she got affected that. But I don't know why she has powers. Even she doesn't know still. Like I don't know yet. So we're kind of learning. But I am starting to learn more shit, which is pretty cool. Just slowly. They definitely trickle it in, you know. But I'm getting close to the end. I think I'm 3 missions from the end.
Love the look of it though, man.
Yeah, it's wild. I like this costume.
And I know it's got to look like, I know the difference too between like, this is like the broadcast that I'm looking at and like what you see. Oh man.
Yeah.
Even this looks good. The lighting is incredible.
I bet, like you said though, on the PC this will probably run like 60 frames. It's 30, but it's a solid 30. Like it doesn't feel bad at all.
No, it's a very solid 30. I'm not gonna, definitely no complaints there.
No, I don't. Sometimes it slows down, but dude, I shot through this like office and I blew all these like tables up and like hit an enemy with all this stuff all at once, and it was slowing down, but it looked so damn good. Like that kind of actually added to it.
Got into another.
What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start throwing the balls at him.
Fighting the board?
Oh, instead of just like random rubble.
And I think that's what makes the holes too, so I might be... It's one of those things when you kind of figure it out. Oh, that was good shit.
Boy, look at you whip that shit around.
Come on, throw a ball, throw a ball, throw a ball. Damn it. Bullshit, come on. Just... Dude, fuck that. Jesus. Oh. If she didn't bust the ground, I'd be fine, but...
Right, oh boy.
Yeah,
and there's no... Now, there's no like once that happens, there's no like levitating yourself out of that?
Unfortunately, she doesn't like... Actually, she does go a little high in the air, but like if she falls through, there's nothing to boost off of, so she'll just fall.
Oh, so it's sort of a mechanic. You need the ground to like fly a little bit.
You do, yeah. Like she would hover, but then she'd just fall down anyway. You can't like boost up off the like thin air. Yeah, I wish. That'd be
interesting.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, I almost wish she could fly, but that's kind of her thing. Oh, I just want to show you. I'll show you the shield here. This looks pretty cool. Just when she's flying. Let me do it. Too close. There we go. It just looks awesome. She does that.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
It's like very Magneto.
Very Magneto. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, little lady, what you got there?
Just puts her arms up other sides, just kind of. All right, I got you, you bitch.
That's got to be an alternator.
You off to bed, little lady? I know.
This thing again.
I keep turning my headset up like a little bit more.
Got into another altered item.
All right, you got it.
Fighting the board?
All right, I'm gonna try.
Just like, you know when you just like pick something up, like all the little pieces around it that float too are just like, it just makes it look so good.
Right. Oh boy, I fucking stay up that time. Fuck off.
Please.
Dude,
Oh yeah, you really hurt him.
he is just like, he does not like that though. Not one bit.
got it.
God
You got it.
Damn. It gets so hard to see what the fuck's going on. I do not. He, like, at the end there, he's just bam, 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 bam. He will not stop.
You have it though. I can tell you do.
I
It's
do.
you're like right there.
There's something I gotta figure out. Like, sometimes I hit him and it just takes a little off. Other times it takes a huge old chunk out of it.
I saw that. You almost killed him like on that second iteration.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I was like, man, if I could keep that up. Alright.
I like you said, is it like, should you just throw those orbs or should you throw fucking
That's what
desk
I
chairs
was
in there
wondering.
too? Like,
It seems like desk chairs more than anything. I thought it was orbs at one point, but apparently not. Yeah, that's weird. Alright, I got you, bitch. At least he's not far to get. The thing that throws me off, the hover, like, I want to hit circle to drop, but it's actually X to drop, which makes it kind of weird. Like, X to start it, X to drop.
That's got to be an alternate item.
I see.
But the thing is, circle is boost, so it makes sense why you don't. Like, because...
Yeah, like once all the buttons are mapped out, it's like I can see why it's not
Yeah,
circle. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because circle, that's where you do your dodge, and it works great in that respect. It's just, for some reason, my brain is always like, that's what you do to descend in like every other game, but it makes sense why. There we go. Come on.
Is it fighting the bull?
Where are you, asshole?
Yeah, you're doing way more damage with just like rubble.
Yeah, I think it's the side of his eye too, because he flips it around. There's one I do more damage on.
For sure, it's like wide open. It seems like when it's in this phase, it's almost better to maybe just not go anything.
Yeah,
to just like
so.
make it a longer fight.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
Because look at that, it's like wide.
Yeah, I'm actually that, and I can kind of see what the fuck's going on. I'm just shooting him. Oh my god! Gotcha, motherfucker! That was a cool
Nice.
fight, though, man. That was good. Yeah, just shooting him is better, at least in some aspects. When he's throwing the orbs, you can whip
never
shit.
did
When
like
he's just
flamingos.
swinging, you gotta shoot at him.
Pink.
Sweet. Just gotta get the rubber duck and I'm done. Woo! What the fuck am I doing? Alright. Oh my god. That's funny. Alright,
Yeah, definitely one day when like Steam's just having one of their monster sales. I'll just see if this is on there.
I bet it will be. Yeah, dude. I fucking love it. I've probably played it like 25 hours. Oh boy, I'm about to get hit by something. Alright. Where do I gotta go? Alright. Wow, it let me fast travel. That's crazy. I didn't think it would. There's like an enemy like...
What are
What's that?
what are astral constructs? I
Um...
think that's what that said. It was like abilities, fast travel, and then
Oh,
something
actually,
else.
yeah. So that's how you upgrade your guns, and you can make your mods for like your guns and your yourself.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the one I have is I rebuild my energy a lot quicker, and I have more energy in general. I want to make. You can you just get a random roll for when you make your own mods, and I'm trying to level it up so all of them that I make will be like level 5, so you can get up to 5 for that. So
Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I'm trying to get the
So it
one-
is just a random like roll though.
Yeah, for those. But you find them everywhere. You'll find them on enemies. You'll find them in like cases. There's just littered with them. There's lots of secrets. Alright.
Is there some sort of like dice roll though, where like, does somebody's character in this game have like ungodly powers just because they got a good drop? Like,
I kind
what
of
I
get
mean?
that vibe. Yeah. I think there are certain. I know certain quests will give you a certain mod, like for sure, and maybe certain like the chests might have like, what do you call it? They'll have set things as well, but I think you get random ones just off of enemies as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there he is. Rubber Ducky!
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words.
Got a vote.
No response.
Quack.
This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
There's this one guy, he's like in one of these containment units and he's watching a fridge and he's like, you gotta get me out of here. If I look away from it, it'll kill me. And it's like this side quest. Oh, it's so funny. It's like, and he blinks and you try to go in the room to help him and it locks up and it like just completely turns him into goo. So it's like possessed by something.
Right.
All right, so what do I do? Cleanse and contain the rubber duck. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, let me show you, like I said, you don't have to actually have this by your side to throw things. Let me show you. Yeah, look at that.
Boy, I just... There's something about, like, impact in this game. I just love the way it looks like it.
Yep. You can, like, juke around with that shield. You'll see it in a second here. And you can move pretty damn quick. I love it.
That is very cool.
Yeah, very freeform. How do I open this though? So, cleanse and contain the rubber duck.
You know what I just realized it reminds me of is Infamous.
It does, yeah, a lot. Yep. No, that's a good one. For sure. Just the way
Like, as
she
old
looks
as-
and she moves. What's that?
Yeah, like as old as that. I played that in like 2014, I think. But
Yeah, yeah.
like for how old it is, that was one of the best looking games I'd seen on the phone at the time. Like,
Dude, that's why I bought it for it. One of the reasons. I'm like, yeah, I want that game. It was so good. Yeah, I think that and Killzone were my first games, and man, I loved them. Even Killzone still holds up graphically. That game looks awesome. Runs beautifully too.
I remember getting First Light and Shadow of Mordor.
Oh wow, yeah.
I remember like specifically like getting those like making the purchase, if you will. Oh, come on. But I remember playing Strider for the longest time.
Oh
'cause it was
yeah,
free.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was free like the first time you signed up, I think.
The very first time I signed up, it was free, and I fucking loved that game.
Oh dude, Strider, oh my god, I blew through, I was maybe like an hour and a half into it. I popped it in one night and beat the whole thing in one sitting.
Yup.
Dude, that was fun though. Like, I had such a good night. Man, so good.
I did the same thing like maybe almost a year ago now. Just threw it back on my hard drive one day and was like, oh my god, and went crazy with it.
Oh, you beat it? Oh, cool. Yeah, boy, that game gets nuts
Like
at the
almost a
end.
year ago now, I think. It hasn't been on my system in forever.
When you start working in those anti-gravity parts and all that,
Oh.
my god, it gets nuts. Alright, where do I go?
Dude, this is ridiculous. I don't know why it's just not working. Like, I go to my videos, and it just says that the service is undergoing maintenance.
Oh, weird.
Is there like PlayStation maintenance? Do they mean? Like, I know we rented them from the PlayStation Store, so it's like, I get that that's where it's trying to pull it from, but
Weird. Yeah, maybe.
boy, maybe that's why they give it to you for a month.
Yeah. Um, maybe you just got to reboot or something. I'm not sure.
It
Shit.
could be that.
Yeah. So, are you gonna sign
I'm
off
gonna
for a
leave
little
this
bit
running
then?
though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna see if I can get this movie to work, but it's being done. It's being done. But yeah, that movie is what, 2 hours or whatever.
I think so.
I'll
It's a
probably be
little
out
over
a
2.
later tonight.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, hopefully, like I said, I don't lose power, but I'll let you get to that. So I'll just leave this broadcasting for a little bit. But...
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this on my phone.
Alright, cool.
But yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, bye.
All right, man. Bye.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will be discussing various No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? No response. This concludes session 2.
Disappearing ducks. Great. This must be one of Langston's altered items. Finally, no more quacking. Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but that's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now. Do you often see people with abilities like mine?
We have some paranaturally inclined agents at the Bureau. Nothing as impressive as you, though. Of course, we did have your brother here. He got a special cell up top. Darling put his own people in charge. Like I couldn't be trusted. I couldn't even get into the room. In my own Panopticon. I tell you, the way that Darling runs things, there ought to be an investigation. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Don't worry about it. I'll see you later, Langston.
Numerous cell breaches. I'll be here, like always. Life's a breach, huh?